Hi guys, today the focus of your revision or editing will be when to start a new paragraph. So this can be tricky, and I've made a couple of comments and notes on your stories to sort of start helping you with this, but today we're really going to clearly look at when you need to enter and indent throughout your story instead of just having it be one long paragraph. So we're going to organize our stories today using paragraphs. And after you learn these rules, you're going to read over your stories and add in paragraphs and indent throughout. So here are the rules for when you need to start a new paragraph. So the first one, whenever a new idea is introduced, okay, or a new character comes along, so you're introducing a character or a character is entering a scene, the setting changes. If you're doing a flashback or moving forward in time, which we practiced yesterday with our transitions, then you need to start a new paragraph. Earlier this week, we talked about how whenever a new person starts speaking in conversation or dialogue, you need to start a new paragraph. And finally, when a new event is introduced or something new happens in the story. So I want to show you how I applied these rules into parts of my story. So this is an excerpt from my story. So this is not the beginning. "Hello there, my boy," she'd yell to him with a smile each day. So this is a new person that's speaking. So I started with the new person speaking dialogue and I indented. But today, as he approached the spring, something was different. Mrs. Robbins had her head down and looked as if she had been crying. Now, this was in Christian's head, like a flashback, but now Mrs. Robbins actually starts speaking out loud. So that's why I had to enter and indent again. Remember, to indent, you hit tab on your computer. "Sorry, Christian, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to feed my family," she told him. She went on to explain to Christian that with the new king in power, she hadn't been able to make ends meet. He knew he must do something to help all of the people he cared about, but what would he do? He was just a villager after all. He didn't have any real power. "I'm going to need someone to help me," he thought, and went out to find them, whoever they were. Now, you might be thinking, why didn't I start a new paragraph here? Well, this is all part of the same idea with Mrs. Robbins, and this is an inner thought. So because it's an inner thought and not someone speaking out loud, I didn't have to indent. But I did indent here because the setting changes. So he was at the spring with Mrs. Robbins, but now he's walking through the market. And I have this transition here. As he walked through the market, he noticed it looked more bare and depressing than usual. The bright green grass had browned, and the once delicious smells of fresh baked bread was stale. To everyone he approached, villagers he saw as friends, they all had the same response. So again, someone new is speaking, the villagers, so I had to space indent. "No way, Christian," they all replied. "We can't go up against the king." After that, I had to indent again because a new event is introduced or a new part of the story. And also the setting is changing. Christian felt defeated and began to walk home, head hung low and feet dragging behind him. He had given up hope when he felt a tap on his shoulder. So these are some examples throughout my story of why and when and why I needed to hit enter and indent to organize my writing into paragraphs. Tomorrow, you're going to get a checklist to go over your story, and you're going to get a couple days to do final revisions and edits and publishing. And on the checklist, it's really important that your writing is organized into paragraphs. So the slides are attached today for you so that you can see my examples and you can use this chart. So today in your draft, I want that to be the focus, okay? A lot of you did it in some parts of your story, but then towards the end, it's just one long paragraph. So really try today to organize your writing into paragraphs using these rules. Good luck. Bye.